Condotel loans might be an unfamiliar topic for some of you out there, but here in South Florida, they are very common. Basically, a condo where you can purchase that also operates as a hotel, and sometimes they have various combinations of sorts, and sometimes the different loan programs qualify a condo as a condotel with certain features. So all right, well, let me try to define a little bit here. So the things you got to watch out for condotels. So obviously, condos are a little bit tricky in and of themselves. When you get those condo reviews back, sometimes there's strange stuff in there that you have to get additional documents on. But when you get an appraisal or a condo review that starts to mention some of these features, such as a check-in desk, or such as maybe the rooms don't have a full kitchen, uh, such as the rooms may be under a certain square footage that is pretty standard for the area. Typically, there are square footage measurements. But then obviously once we go into condotel programs that are eligible for condotels, here's Jose, you back Jose? There are separate requirements, right? So once we know that we don't have a regular condo and we're going into condotel land, then we have extra hoops to jump through as well. But we can do it is the main point here. So Jose, I tried to define condotel. Why don't you go over the couple quick pointers and then go into the live examples.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Sorry for that momentary technical glitch there. So condotels oftentimes get confused for condos that allow short-term rentals, right? A condo can be a building that allows short-term rentals, but not be a condotel. Now, condotels typically have hotel somewhere in their name, in their legal description. Condotels also tend to have a front desk to receive guests checking in and to check guests out. And something else very important to note about condotels is that they may also have restrictions on the owner being able to operate the property as a short-term rental on their own. Most times they do require that if it's going to be operated as a short-term rental to put it through the condotel hotel program. And one other thing to note, condotels may have occupancy restrictions by the owner as a primary residence above and beyond a certain number of months. This could be either a restriction from the association, or it could be a restriction from the city that the property is in. So be very careful on that, because that could affect qualifying the borrower as a primary for a condotel. It may require it being a second home or pure investment. So let me go ahead and share my options with you today. First option is our best case scenario for a condotel. Now, notice, like I was mentioning, this is for a primary residence in a condotel. So if you are pre-approving your borrower for that, just let them know that sometimes condotels have occupancy restrictions, which may not make the primary loan applicable depending on the building. So here we have 9.5 as our lowest rate option, and 9.25 as our lowest cost option for our maximum 85% LTV condotel primary purchase using full doc. Now, our bank statement option is with 20% down. Now, I will state we do have a 15% down option, but in order to be able to offer that, you would have to run it through the points and fees test to see if you get any bona fide discount points, because the cost was 3.125 was the lowest cost option for that one. Did not allow me to select it for this quote option, but it is an option if you get bona fide discount points or if the seller is paying any borrower closing costs. So for purposes of the quote, we have a 20% down option, and 9.5% is our lowest cost option, 8.625 lowest rate option, 20% down, bank statement, primary purchase. Same scenario now with a 1099 instead of bank statements. Again, same rates, 9.5 lowest cost option, 8.625 lowest rate option for our 20% down primary purchase with using 1099s. We even have an asset utilization option. Again, you'll note the rates, it's the same option. They just have multiple income streams that they allow. So we have 9.5% lowest rate option, 8.625% lowest cost option. Excuse me, 9.5% lowest cost option. I said that backwards. 8.625% lowest rate option. So now we go for some investment options. Now, when we are going investment on the Condotel, it is maximum 75% loan to value. Our lowest cost option, 8.625%, and our lowest rate option, all the way down to 7.125%. And this is full doc. Now, taking the same option, bank statement, rates go up just a little bit. 9.125 is our lowest cost option, 7.375 lowest rate option for our 75% LTV Condotel investment purchase using bank statements for income. And then our DSCR. Now, I want to show something here a minute. Now, you'll see 75% LTV for this DSCR option, and look at the rate, 7.875, almost par. And yes, I did verify that this was correct. Went to the matrices and verified this is correct. 6.875 lowest rate option for this DSCR, 25% down. Now, when we compare that to the bank statement option, the DSCR option just blows it right clearly out of the water. Only reason you would go with the bank statement option instead of the DSCR option here is if the property's debt service coverage ratio wasn't enough. So now we have a primary cash out refi. And here we go, full doc, primary, 80% LTV. 9.5% lowest cost option, 9.375 lowest rate option, 80% is the maximum LTV for this cash out refi of a Condotel, primary, full doc. And now we have investment full doc, 75% LTV is the maximum LTV for any investment cash out refinance transaction, regardless of the income type. For this option, so 75% LTV, we have 8.875 our lowest cost option, 7.25 lowest rate options. That's 75% LTV max, full doc, cash out refi, Condotel. And then last but not least, actually, no, we have two more. Condotel cash out refi bank statement option. Now 70% LTV is the maximum LTV for the alternative income option. And 8.5% is our lowest cost option at par. 7% lowest rate option for our 70% LTV cash out refi using bank statements for our Condotel. And now, last but not least, is our DSCR option at 70% LTV. And again, the rates are better on the DSCR than on the bank statement option. 70% on this option here, 70% also for our bank statement. Difference is here we have 7.875 actually offering a little bit of a lender credit. And you can buy that down all the way to 6.75%. Save the best for last for our DSCR Condotel cash out refi. 70% LTV, pretty amazing.
So I think we can go ahead and wrap it up. Remember, we do this show at 11 a.m. Eastern every morning where we go through the live mortgage rates and then do a deep dive into a different loan topic. So we'll be back tomorrow with a new topic. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, for the next episode of Daily Rates Live with the Mortgage Calculator. Have a great day, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.